Good afternoon, my friends. This is Erika with Aurora Heart Healing, here again to just throw down some infinite wisdom, some self-reflection, some love, understanding. And I am here excited because the reason why I even have this channel is because of each and every one of you. People that I share this with express to me how important and how helpful it is that my words help them. It inspires them, or it makes them feel good for the day, or it makes them feel confident, or it initiated an epiphany that they didn't even know that they needed or wanted, or they were struggling through something. And through this channel, we were able to help them. So I'm here for you today. And one of the things that I really want to point out is how our words matter. Recently, I have been really struggling. Struggling is probably an understatement, but that's okay because I'm going to watch my words right now. I have been struggling with a lot of different losses, a lot of different changes in my life. And through those struggles, I have found not just compassion, love, and grace, but I've also found a new understanding for the way that words come through. Noticing what people say, noticing how they might be hiding things. Emotional or otherwise thought processes. And through this season, through the last several months, I've really become more self-reflective on what I say and how I say it. And now I am really going into it with other people, other entrepreneurs, people that are of this really interesting caliber that they understand the power of their words and what manifests through those words. And I've been very lucky to find more and more people that are like-minded, that have that mindset of, if I say, well, this always happens, I am limiting my reality to this is always going to happen. Let's say I want to expand my reality. I could say, I know what I'm supposed to do. Or you can say, I have faith in what I need to do. And if you practice this on your own at home, I would love to see leave a comment, what it is that happens to you energetically when you say something like that. I know, I know, or I have faith. I have faith. Those both carry a very distinct energetic signature for each one. And over this season, maybe just look at how your words are impacting the world around you. You can say something like, oh, yeah, I love them. I love them. Or I really love them. I appreciate them for who they are and what they have to offer. You can also say different words like, could you please, or can you? It's interesting because this is something I learned from a friend, and we were talking about business, and they said, when we ask someone, can you, it's almost undermining their competency. We're questioning their competency. And instead of saying, can you, how about we say, will you? Because will you do something is very different than can you do it? Can you do it? Probably. I could go and take out the trash. Will you do it? That's a different story. Sometimes it's a little hard to want to get off the couch and go and take out the trash, right? But those two differences, they're just small, subtle, distinct changes in our language that can cause huge ripples and changes within our lives. I am having a really tough time today, or I am facing my challenges. Now, I could have started off with I'm facing my challenges today, but then I wouldn't have been able to tell you the difference between the two. I'm having a really tough day today. Today, I am facing my challenges. Facing them is saying, you won't defeat me. I see you. You are this block, this hurdle, this segment of time in my life that's hard or that's a little bit more difficult, challenging. But it's not like I'm not going to overcome it. It's not like I wouldn't succeed just like I've succeeded in all my other endeavors. Whether someone else sees it or not, I have and I feel it. Looking at the way that you say something is imperative to shaping the outcome of what you say, of what you want. And I've seen it sprinkled here and there all over the place. So I just want to bring that out to you today. What words are you using? One of my favorite stories ever of all time was one time I took my son to the gym and he's pumping iron, right? He's just going at it, trying to. And he sits there and he's like, this is too hard. I can't do it. And I stop him and I'm like, okay, so what is it that you're feeling right now? He's like, I hate my body. I can't do this. This is too hard. And I thought, okay, so this is his challenge at this moment in time. So I tell him, okay, I want you to stop and I want you to breathe. And he's a teenager, so he's like, this is so dumb, mom. Oh my, why are we going to do this? And I'm like, well, I'm your mom, so you have to. And so he takes a moment, he takes a nice deep breath in, lets it out. I'm like, okay, now that your mind is clear, I want you to pick up the weights and I want you to say, I love my body. I can do this. And he looks at me, he's like, And I'm like, yeah, you can say it in your mind or you can say it out loud. But as you are pushing up, I want you to say, I love my body. I can do this. And I step back and I'm like, all right, whenever you're ready, babe, go ahead. So I'm just standing there watching him, and he's just like looking at me, kind of skeptical, of course. And after a minute, he goes and he says, all right, I got this. So he goes and he starts pushing and he starts making it. And he starts like getting to the extension portion of lifting weights. And he's like, Mom, it worked. And I said, yeah, it did, didn't it? And the fundamental reason why was because he changed the physiology of what he felt, what he believed, what he can do ultimately. Because he said, he decided, I can do this and I love my body. Before that, he was saying, I hate my body. So what did we do with his body? He weakened it. Every single time he was trying to strengthen himself, he was opposing it by saying, I hate this. I hate my body. I hate this part of this. I don't like this. Whatever the case may be, ultimately, there's a saying that someone said, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. If you believe that you can't, if you believe that no matter what you do, everything ends, no matter what happens in life, it's all going to be bad, you fear, hold on to fear and say, oh no, I'm scared to do that because you never know what's going to happen, then you're right. You should be scared because You don't know what's going to happen, and that's what your belief is. It's stuck in that energy, that vibration of little to no hope. But when we open our possibilities to possibilities, I can do this. I want to do this. I strive to do this. This is an accomplishment of mine. This is something that I look forward to in the future. This is something that is a challenge now, but I can see where this can go. Then we're opening our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirits into possibility, into the ability to do something different, to change, to create new beginnings. So, where is your mindset today and every day? What words are you using to piece together your life? And for those words that you're piecing together your life with, what does your life look like with those words? Does it look like the life you want to live? Does it feel hopeless with I can'ts, I hates, it's too hard, I want to give up, it's not worth it? Anything worth having is worth facing challenges for. And today I challenge you to watch your words. It might be hard in the beginning, it might be a challenge to think, oh, I just called myself stupid. Don't do that. Call yourself smart. Oh, that wasn't a good decision. Change it. Change your mind. Change your thought process. It'll take time, yes. But anything worth having is worth fighting for. I've learned that in my life. And anything worth fighting for at the end of that battle is light, is beautiful. And it was worth every tear and every scrape and bump you got during that. So keep going, my friends. Keep fighting through. Keep challenging yourself to grow and to become better, because not only do you deserve it, the world deserves it too. We need it in this society a lot. So take your time, be mindful, be intentional, just notice. Notice what words come through. Notice what you are putting out in the world, because our world needs more love, more light, more compassion, more understanding, more connection. Genuine, true connection. Not the kind that runs and hides, the kind that says anything worth having is worth fighting for. The kind of words that inspire. Inspire, create, and build. So be that person today. Create, inspire, build, connect. With all my love, y'all have a wonderful day.